Engineers love challenges. That's what's always driven us. But if you want something extraordinary, you have to put an extraordinary effort into it. It started as a request from one of our customers in South Africa, and they wanted a game viewer, which is the sort of vehicle that they take tourists around the game park. They wanted one that was an electrically powered one, partly so it was quiet, so it didn't disturb the animals, and partly so it gave a better experience for the customers. So we went out to South Africa, worked with some of the suppliers out there, and over a period of 2 months, we built a completely new electric game viewer. We had one instance where we were driving up to a group of elephants. They were young elephants, and they didn't hear us coming. So they were jumping up and down and trumpeting, and we thought, oh, how cute. And unfortunately, then Daddy Elephant came round the corner, and he wasn't amused, and he went for us. And if an elephant runs at your car, you go into reverse and you go quickly. And in fact, it's still in our design calculations that we must be able to reverse at least 30 miles an hour. Actually, it will reverse at 62 miles an hour, but we've never been brave enough to try that. It's about gaining knowledge, and there's no substitute for actually building vehicles and trying them. You can do all sorts of analysis, you can do all sorts of tests, but at the end of the day, you have to build things. That way, you find out about all the things that will go wrong, and you also find out about how people use the vehicles. The first thing that anyone thinks of when we start talking about electric vehicles is, well, it won't work with water. Water and electricity don't mix. It's more difficult with an electric vehicle because you've got very high voltages. If a small amount of water gets into the wrong place, even though it wouldn't stop the system working, we have to turn it off. And that's been one of the biggest challenges, been making those safety systems work and not get in the way of normal operation. And because it's a Land Rover, we felt that we had to go through the deep water. So we aimed for the best performance of any of our vehicles, which is the new Range Rover. There are no tailpipe emissions whatsoever. There's no tailpipe to emit from. It's also a very capable vehicle. What we found, somewhat to our surprise, was that an electric vehicle makes a very good off-road vehicle. You get really good throttle response at low speeds. It's a much easier car to drive. This vehicle has shown that an electric vehicle can be as good as the standard vehicle. The next one, we would like to show that it can be even better. When people say something can't be done, it's a red rag to a bull. You just have to go out and prove it can. And being able to sort of very diplomatically say, I told you so, is marvellous. That's when it's really worthwhile.